A Grand Alliance. Americans are exploited by a political system that has no regard for their well-being. Victims of the American dream are programmed to support policies against their interests. Miseducated African Americans and poor whites are unaware that the American dream is no longer possible. Not because they lack drive or preparation, but because the world has dramatically changed, and most Americans are unprepared to compete in the new global economy. Millions of Americans are locked out of the dream because the founders rigged the system to benefit the wealthy. Both political parties serve at the behest of the business class and work to protect their commercial interests. One day, the exploited will be forced to awaken from their slumber and see the world as it exists. Only war has temporarily knocked the rich off their high perch to reset the financial markets. The despised and rejected will strike back someday because no one can remain oppressed forever. Someday, the overwhelming human desire for freedom will overtake fear. However, the fearful must pay a great price to obtain their freedom, and it cannot be purchased cheaply. The oppressed will win their freedom after accumulating the power to enforce change. The government exists to support the oligarchs and control the masses. Neither of the two political parties will help Americans gain their freedom. The Democrats have become the party of evasion and do not deal with genuine issues, only manufactured events. They will continue to manipulate the public until enough people develop courage and the willingness to die for their freedom. Live free or die. People must develop a burning desire to experience abundant life, or they are already dead. The way forward is to ally and battle against the oligarchs. Otherwise, there is no future for the working poor. For instance, poor white Kentuckians and urban African Americans from North Philadelphia must unite. They must organize to fight against a system oppressing both groups. The working poor must form a coalition based on real harmony, mutual interests, and understanding. Trump targeted poor, uneducated whites and filled their minds with hatred. Many are unable to align with others, suffering from oligarchical overreach. Politicians have significantly deceived poor whites, which fuels their racism. Their lack of political knowledge has prevented them from evaluating their dire situation. The poor and miseducated take orders from politicians who use them as political cannon fodder. Real change in America cannot occur without the working poor allying and transcending race. Otherwise, the system will continue to manipulate poor whites and miseducated black people. The future of a humane political system demands the formation of coalitions. Each group could formulate a strategy that addresses their interests equally. They can require the government to restructure the economic system and receive a share of the $2 trillion Trump spent on the military's shiny new weapons. At least 25% of that money should be set aside for the working poor.